Hi everyone. Today is a demo video. In a previous demo video third session, we have understood the constant plant, which is funds gain and funds losses. Funds condition for a lifetime through the Bhavchalit and how to create a funds stability. Which in a previous demo video we have got idea. But today is the fourth session of demo video, which is it's more dedicated for knowing the marriage related problem and what kind of relationship the person is into, whether the person already get married or already into relationship in detailed manner. So again, it's dependent on your language preference. I made a separate channel for each program. You get an idea. You can check out from this YouTube channel also, based on preference. So I made this the relationship marriage concept in a three-part: the Bhavcharit, Vimshotri, and Projit Prosimi. With Bhavcharit, you get idea about the lifetime relationship conditions. With Vimshoti Dasa, you get idea of the current situation what is the condition going on at the relationship basis with the different layer, and transit present chart, which you get idea for what remedy one should make for to remain in a relationship or how to sustain with the relationship. So if I pick the book, the first part is Bhavcharit. With this concept, we get idea first that which concern house we have to check and I have to understand. One, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, 12th houses is more prominent or concerning house when you're dealing with the relationship, because each house telling and has an own meaning. So if somebody is already in a relationship, so you have to check the fifth house. If somebody already married, then the seventh house has to check. And accordingly, that if any house is good, then this consent should be there in the respective house. And if it's not good, then the challenges we can expect to be happen while in relationship and in going to be occur in any time, any sooner. So when we come to Vimshoti Dasa, which is telling the current situation and what is the ongoing challenges at the relationship. With Mahadasa, we get idea about the partner expectation from the partner and nature also. When we come to Bhukti, we get idea of the yearly challenges through the marriage. Suppose somebody looking for the marriage, then with Bhukti, we get idea that which year he get married. And if somebody is already married, then which you get idea the divorce would take place. With Antra, you get idea of the monthly challenges. I mean, if somebody already get married, somebody already into relationship, and this Antra is telling when the ring ceremony or when the parents will get confirmed. So you get idea that when the partner would interact with each other. So with a different layer. So when we come to So when we come to transit at present only, these houses has to be checked in a transit chart. I mean, what is the present planetary position at the moment which is going on? And first seventh house has to check because it's negotiation between partner, and fourth, fifth house check because the house condition and house atmosphere. So if malefic planet, which is Rahu Ketu Shani, it's being aspecting or placed in concerned house, then we can assume that it could clashes between the partner and could bring the sales challenge between the partners. So in present only, you can instant answer that if whether he or she loves me, really able to marry the person I love. So these are a few comments and you can questions you can answer on the spot with the present only. So this is a demo video. So I'm going to take for each part with a set of examples, so you get idea that what you're going to learn and how you can conclude in the relationship. And whether you have a query about relationship problem, with this concept you will get idea in proper manner. So in every astrology, prediction is one thing that everyone wants to. So in this concept, the combination of houses which help you and get to the point, to the answers. So as we know that the 12th house, so if I pick 1, 6, 8, and 12, and use together, it form the combinations. So that's the reason the first house, second, 6th house, 8, and 12th house, I use together and form the combination. It's meaning that the combination houses, which help us understand, and it has a meaning to the prediction part. So what is this meaning of 16812? Which says if somebody has a 16812 in concerning house 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7, 8, 12 houses, as in a previous slide in a Bhavchalit, any of these combinations, is this combination comes in any concerning house, so that we can expect that a lack of quality time or lack of the feeling is there. So there are a few other combinations. If you find any houses, we can assume this is challenging. So there are more than 50 combinations, which helps you to understand your relationship challenges and condition, and what kind of personality or the behavior your partner have with this concept. So I'm picking 2 before marriage and after marriage concept. So with this concept, even you before getting married or you already get married, with this concept you get idea. First, the 7th house, which is telling the partner personality and quality, your whether the person is very patient to with you or having a compassion or understanding and love, with the 5th house. Second house, which is standing the both family relationship and no, the collaboration between two family. And 8th house, which is standing the both partners and collaboration and how they get along with well. So with this concern house, with your chart, with the partner chart, and if you already married, then this concept will give you the idea that whether you have a good relationship in coming or not. So how do we get? How do we can conclude on the basis of this concern house good, the combination houses. So if anyone having this combination which is good, and having anyone having this combination which is not good, and why? This is the meaning for as per different combination meaning. So to better understand this concept, you can pause and look at it again. But with this concept, you get idea what is it all about this program and how you can conclude. Okay, so I took a screenshot of one person. So these are the 9 planet, and these are the concern houses we have to check. And these are the planet combination which is good, which is not good. So the 7th house, which is telling the partner, 4th house, which is telling the domestic happiness in home, family relationship, and 8th house with partner time. So now we have to check the 7th house. We don't have to check the concern house in the chart. We have to check Narayan Bhav Charit, which is also called as a Narayan Cusp chart. So in the 7th house, we have noticed the 12th sign, which is Pisces, which is governed by the Jupiter in a sign lord concept, which you will be going to brief about how to conclude. So we have to check the Jupiter combinations. So in this case, the Jupiter having the good combination 5, 9, 11, which is this. Okay, good. So 4th house again is 9, which is Sagittarius. Okay. The 8th house, which is sign, is Mars. And we have to check the Mars combinations, which is having a 1, 4, 10, which is not good. So in a session, you get better idea about based on a combination in different houses, become deciding factor. What and how individual method life be. And then prediction and assessment will be done. So now come to the second part, the role and planet in relationship. I mean, what is the role of planet? So Venus is a more concern in a relationship. So if anyone having a bad Venus, so they would experience the relationship changes. But if not, then it's always good. But when you find a conjunction of Venus with Mars, Venus with Rakesh, Saturn, Moon, Sun, which is if somebody is in a relationship, this quality which will be reflected in the individual, and if somebody already married, then this would be expected. So again, if any Venus conjunct with any house in first, fourth, seventh, and 10th, no matter which house they placed with the other planet, so it tell us the different qualities. So whether the both Venus Saturn is good or not, I'll tell you in a case study basis. Wobbly you can understand. So the conjunction of Venus Mars, Venus Saturn, Rahu, Venus, Moon, Venus. If it's not there, it's there in any chart, then we can assume what are the impact could be made. So in this chart, Venus as Saturn is conjuncted in the Lagna chart. We have to check only in Lagna chart, not in a brow chart. So Venus, we have to check the combination, which is standing is 211, which is good. Saturn calling, setting high with this. So this is where we get idea about things. Things which is not good, 7, 8, 12. So again, in session, what conjunction, whether you have a Venus, Saturn, whether you have Mars, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, any combination conjunct with Venus, you get idea what is planetary conjunction, and their combination become the deciding factor about how planet trading the challenges as per chart with the detailed manner. So now we come to the point. The second part is Vimshottari Dasa, which I already explained as per Mahadasa. So how do we conclude whether they are good and bad as per Mahadasa, Bhukti, Antara? So but in a prediction part, we start with the Bhukti because it's turning the yearly challenges. So if Bhukti carrying this, so marriage proposal confirmed love affair. So if somebody already looking for the partner and the Bhukti carrying 711, so this year would be the marriage will be done, or if the person is already single and looking for the partner, then the Bhukti would get idea. But again, if somebody having this condition and looking for the partner, looking for the prospect partner, so there would be no marriage that particular year. But when we come to Antara, having the same combination, so the marriage will be done on that particular month. And again, once extend having a different, which is challenging combinations, that we're telling the marriage break or relationship break. To understand this concept in a better way, here I'm taking an example. Madasa, which is standing Vimshottari Dasa. Bhukti here is Venus. We have to check the Venus combinations, which is standing 6, 8, which is not good. Antara here is Mercury. We have to check the Mercury combinations, which is 5, 9, somewhat okay. So we got idea that on a yearly basis, the person get this negative combinations. So from here, from 15th October 2021 to 2024, if the person is single, then there no marriage will take place, or if the somebody is already married, so the chances of marriage convert the marriage break or convert into divorce also. But since the Bhukti is good, which is telling the good combinations. So if somebody is looking to partner, and this phase they will get partner. And if somebody is already married and this combination comes, the positive antara comes, which means that the person will get patch up again. So accordingly, in session you get idea of what the combination we have and what antara combination we have, and in that accordingly we can predict as per the chart. The last part is a transit chart and present kundi. Again, we have to check the houses combination basis. Then we have to check the condition concerned houses as per the relationship basis. Both second house for both family, fourth house for domestic happiness, partner, eighth house for the type. And transit chart is more aspect houses become more prominent in tool to understand the transit chart. So I take this screenshot of this chart on 5 May 2020 in early morning of 9:20. So inner chart is Lagan chart and outer part is transit chart. So in that case, the Mars aspecting first house from fourth house because it's going for anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Now we have to check the Mars, which is having a good 7-11. Then we have to check the second house is being aspected by the Rahu, which is from ninth perspective 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is okay. And Jupiter is aspecting 8th house from ninth aspect, which is not good. So the current condition of a challenge, current condition of the challenges will be known through the project chart and remedy also done as per the chart. So this is the crux of the program. You get idea of the detailing on each topic and what are the combinations which you will be learning in a session. So again, as per the preference of language, you can choose the channel and have look at each session in a detailed manner. Next session, which is studying the childbirth circumstance, which is you can get it either from this website or you can check out any channel. Thank you.